Hi students, everyone. So all of you fine, I think. So everyone, I thought last class you go through it. You read textbook, you written my questions, answers for my questions, CW and homework, and also you watched my video carefully and you listened. I thought you understand the topics. So once one or two times go through the topics, you will easily get the answers. Okay. Now, so acceleration. Already previous class we discussed about distance, displacement, speed, velocity, and time. Okay. So the distance, displacement, speed, velocity, time, acceleration, all are one by one linked topics. Okay. So if you know the speed and velocity, automatically you will get the acceleration also. What is speed? The rate of change of distance. What is velocity? Rate of change of displacement. Displacement by time is called as velocity. Okay, here acceleration is defined as the rate of change of velocity. 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 The rate of change of velocity is called as acceleration. Rate of change of velocity means the change in velocity per unit time. Also you can write another definition of write the change in velocity. The change in velocity. The change in velocity. So in a unit time. In a unit time is called as acceleration. The rate of change of velocity or the change in velocity in a unit time is called as acceleration. Change in velocity means what? Change in velocity. For example, when you started a bike, so initially you go high speed? No. We will go slowly, will be started. After first gear, second, third, fourth, fifth gear, will be pick up the bike, speed will be increases. So initially what you started, it is called initial velocity. And after fifth gear we go high speed, it is a final velocity. The change in between this final velocity minus initial velocity is called as change in velocity. So by time, according to formula, symbol of acceleration is so small a. Formula. Okay, so a is equal to v minus u by t. V minus u by t. What is v? V is a final velocity. Final velocity. So v is a final velocity. So u is the initial velocity. Initial velocity. So v is a final velocity. U is initial velocity. So v minus u means this is called change in velocity. It implies change in velocity by time. Change in velocity. Change in velocity by time. Change in velocity by time is called as acceleration. A is equal to v minus u by t. Change in velocity by time. So final velocity by my v means initial velocity, v is final velocity, t means time. You know all of you. T means time. Okay, students. Rate of change of velocity. Rate of change of velocity is called as acceleration, or rate of change in velocity in a unit time also called as acceleration. Symbol of acceleration is small a. Formula a is equal to v minus u by t. V is a final velocity, u is the initial velocity, t is the time. Okay, so they are uniform acceleration, uniform, non-uniform acceleration also will be there. Uniform means so equal change in velocity, equal change in velocity in a equal time interval. Change in velocity and time both are equal, then is called as uniform acceleration. Okay, one is unequal, another one, both are unequal. Any one is unequal, then it is called as non-uniform acceleration. Okay, so what are the units of acceleration? So units of acceleration. Units of acceleration. What are the units of acceleration? So their units will be SI unit is meter by second square. meter by second square. CGS unit is centimeter by second square. Centimeter by second square. Okay. So another unit will be the kilometer per hour square. You can write kilometer by hour square. You can write kilometer per hour square. Meter per second square, centimeter per second square, kilometer per hour square. Okay, these two are important for us. These two are very important. SI unit of acceleration, CGS unit of acceleration. Okay. The rate of change of velocity is called acceleration. The change in velocity in a unit time is also called as acceleration. So formula symbol small a, formula a is equal to v minus v by t. V means final velocity, u is initial velocity, t is time. Change in velocity by time is also called as acceleration. The SI unit is meter per second square, CGS unit is centimeter per second square, kilometer by hour square. So this is information about acceleration. Okay, students. Next, equations of motion. Equations of motion. Okay. So the distance, displacement, speed, velocity, acceleration. These all will be some motion of an object. Motion of an object will be represented in the form of equation. It's called as equations of motion. Okay. So next is equations of motion. Equations of motion. Equations of motion. So the motion of an object will be represented in the form of equations. This is called as equations of motion. Okay. These equations of motion will be represented by a uniform acceleration. A body which is in a uniform acceleration, then it will be represented in the uniform accelerated motion. The equation will be applicable for uniform accelerated motion only. Okay. So first there are three equations are there. There are four equations are there. There are four equations. There are four equations of motion. There are four equations of motion. So one is so V is equal to U plus AT. V is equal to U plus AT. Second one, so V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. Third one, so S is equal to UT plus of AT square. Fourth one is Sn is equal to U plus A into n minus 1 by 2. These are the four equations to represent any motion of a body. Okay. V is equal to U plus AT. So U is equal to U plus AT. You can represent anything. There are four equations. So second S is equal to UT plus of AT square. Third one is V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. Fourth one, Sn is equal to U plus A into n minus 1 by 2. Okay, friends. Here are the four equations of motion. The motion should be represented in the form of equations. They are the V is equal to U plus AT, S U plus AT plus of AT square, V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. Sn is equal to U plus A into n minus 1 by 2. So actually we have these three equations. We have 1, 2, 3 equations will be there. but this is for the ninth, you will get in ninth class. Okay, v is equal to u plus a t, is equal to ut plus half a t square, v square minus u square equal to 2a s. So now check it. How can you derive? So derivations of equations of motion. So how can you derive these equations of motion? How can we derive these equations of motion? So first derivation, what is first derivation? First one. So v is equal to u plus at. How can you derive this one? Okay. So v is equal to, how can we get this equation? So you know of your acceleration equation. So from acceleration equation, from acceleration equation. What is formula? Acceleration formula. From acceleration formula. What is acceleration formula? So a is equal to v minus u by t. A is equal to v minus u by t. So now multiply a this side. Multiply a to this side. So what we get here? V minus u is equal to at. V minus u is equal to at. So minus u goes the side. What happens? Minus u goes the side plus u. So v is equal to u plus at. Otherwise you can write minus u goes the side. V is equal to at plus u. You can write v is equal to u plus at. V is equal to u plus at. So this is the derivation. A is equal to v minus u by at. T multiplied to this side at. V minus u is equal to at. V is equal to at plus u. So you can write v is equal to u plus at. This is the first equation of motion derivation. V is equal to u plus at. Okay, students. So now what is second equation of motion? What is second equation of motion? What is second equation of acceleration formula? Okay, next second equation of motion. What is second equation of motion? So s is equal to ut plus half at square. S is equal to ut plus half at square. So for this derivation, we should know about the formula of distance. Formula of distance is equal to okay. So speed into time. Distance is equal to speed into time. So s is equal to v into time. V into t. V can be taken as a average speed is equal to v plus u by 2. You can take v bar is equal to v plus u by 2. Okay. So now substitute v bar in here. Substitute there. So v bar velocity, average speed you can take. So v bar into average speed. Okay. So s is equal to v plus u by 2 into t. This is equation number 2. The equation 1. Okay. It's equal to v plus u by 2 into t. Okay. What is v from first equation of motion? From first equation of motion. From first equation of motion, we got, so v is equal to u plus at. So substitute, so v value here. Substitute v value here. That by v is substituted in above equation. So v substituting, we get of substituting v in the above equation we get. So s is equal to v u plus at plus u by 2 into t. See, so this v value, how much v value? U plus at plus u, u plus at plus u by 2 into t. So we get S is equal to, so multiply 2 v plus 2u, so 2u by 2 plus at by 2 into t into t. So 2 gets cancelled. So we will get 1 plus t inside. S equal to ut plus of a into t to t square. T into t square. So this is s equal to ut plus of at square. Simple derivation. So distance equals speed into time. You can take here average speed. Average speed we consider. So s equal to average speed into time. Average speed formula v plus u by 2. V plus u by 2. V plus u by 2. S equal to v plus u by 2 into t. Substitute here. So from the first equation v is equal to u plus at. Substitute v value in every equation. We get s equal to u plus at plus u by 2 into t. U plus u 2u by 2 plus at by 2 into t. So u 2 gets cancelled. Remaining u is there. U into t ut plus of a into t into t square of at square. This is the second equation motion derivation. Okay. What is third equation motion? What is third equation motion? Third equation v square minus u square equal to 2a. This is third equation of motion. Okay, this third equation, how can you derive this third equation motion? Same from first equation of motion. So from first equation of motion. What is first equation of motion? So v is equal to u plus at. V is equal to u plus at. So this plus u come to this side. What do you get? V minus u is equal to at. This is equation number 1. Equation 1. Next, from displacement formula. So from displacement formula. So from distance formula we get from second equation derivation. So s is equal to v plus u by 2 into t. V plus u by 2 into t from this equation. V plus u by 2 into t. So to multiply this side, what we get? 2s is equal to v plus u into t. So I want to get v plus u only. So v plus u, you can write 2s by t. 2s by t. V plus u is equal to t, you come this side, 2s by t. This is equation number 2. Equation number 2, I think. So v minus u is equal to 80. V plus u is equal to 80. Multiply equation 1 and 2. Multiply equation 1 into 2. Do equation 1 and 2 like this. Into multiply this equation 1 and 2. We get what we get here. So v plus u into v minus u is equal to 2s by t into at. So t gets cancelled. A plus b into a minus b. What is formula? A plus b into a minus b. So a square minus b square. Here b plus c into v minus u. B square minus u square is equal to remaining term 2a s. So this is the derivation of equation of motion. So v square minus u square is equal to remaining 2a s remaining terms. V into v u square minus u square. V square minus u square is equal to 2a s. This is the third equation of motion derivation. C. So first equation of motion derivation, second equation of motion derivation. This is third equation of motion derivation. Simple, easy derivations. Remember these formulas. V is equal to u plus at. S is equal to ut plus of at square. V square minus u square equal to 2a. Yes, these three are very important equations of motion. Okay. So the motion of a body is presented in the form of equations. These are three important equations of motion. Okay, students, everyone. So everyone go through the textbook. So practice the derivations. Practice the derivations of equations of motion, and also read what is acceleration, what is uniform acceleration, what is non-uniform acceleration, and these equations of motion we can represent it by gravity also. Acceleration due to gravity. So this is acceleration due to gravity means, so every object on the surface of the earth which is affected by the gravity, yes. So that will be represented. So A is equal to, instead of A you can write G. Instead of A is equal to G. G means gravity of the earth. The gravity of the earth represented symbol small g. Small g means acceleration due to gravity. Any object moving on the earth which is affected by the gravity of the earth, it is represented by small g. Small g. So small g will be, so whenever you substitute these values, so the equations of motion under gravity. So these equations of motion, equations of motion under gravity, under gravity, under gravity. So under gravity means nothing but any object which is affected by the gravity of the earth. So that is A is equal to G. A is equal to G. So in the object which is going upward direction, so it will be plus G. So coming downward direction, plus G. Going upward direction, it is minus G. So upward means it is opposite to the earth gravity. That's why it is negative. When it is coming downwards, it is due to earth gravity will be positive. Okay. So we can represent the first equation, V is equal to U plus AT. That implies that is equal to, so V is equal to U plus or minus GT. Second one, S is equal to UT plus half AT square. That implies S is equal to UT plus or minus half GT square, plus or minus half GT square. Third equation, V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. That implies, so on the gravity equation is V square minus V square is equal to plus or minus 2GH. 2GH. You can write this is H. So it's become height. Okay. Fourth one, HN is equal to HN is equal to, so S UT plus U plus minus A G into N minus 1 by 2. Okay, like that you can write the equation of motions in the form of under the gravity. V is equal to U plus or minus GT. H is equal to UT plus or minus half GT square. V square minus V square equal plus or minus 2GH. Hn is equal to U plus or minus G into N minus 1 by 2. So G represents the gravity. If a plus or minus, when is coming towards any object coming towards the earth, it is affected to the gravity is a plus. It is going upward direction, vertically moving upward direction. It is a affected by the gravity of the earth. It is a negative because opposite to the earth gravity. So all of you go through that. So today's question, homework question will be, so today's homework. So first question, what is acceleration? What is acceleration? Second question, so derive S is equal to UT plus half AT square. So these are the two questions. Answer these two questions, everyone. So what is acceleration? Derive s is equal to ut plus of at square. So students, answer these two questions and derivation should be, so write no homework. So while watching these derivations, you can pause it and note down derivations. It is not there in your textbook. Just note down the derivations in your CW. Very important derivations. Okay. So derive the equations of motion. All derivations write in your CW. Okay. So homework. Do you like these two questions in your homework? Okay. So thank you, students.